Alright guys, what's going on? It's Tuesday today, and today I'm going to go through some planche training tips. I get a lot of questions. I asked what you guys wanted to see, and so many questions about planche tips. As you guys know, I'm going to do them on parallettes because it helps my wrist, like I always tell you. Oh, shout out to Swallow Clock, got my new watch in, check it out. Love these watches. If you guys want some, go to swallowclock.com, use my discount code Dalton10 to get some money saved. Everybody asks about planches and planche tips and what you can do to increase your strength or learn a planche strength. So we're gonna go through some tips. Here we go. Forgive me for the dogs barking again. So that right there, you can just see kind of putting my feet at an angle, my shoulders a little bit over my hands, maybe a little bit in front, and just working the holding position. That way you are getting some strength and balance. Your shoulders, and your arms, and your wrists, really just finding that controlled spot for the planche. The next tip is going to be pretty fun. Might be hard for some of you, have to find a good spot to do it, but it's going to include bungees. So if you have some bungees, go grab those, and here we go. Now that one, as you guys can see, I had a pretty long bungee and it wasn't very tight, so I was doing a lot of the planche work, but depending on how strong your bungee is and how much tension there is, you can make that as easy or as difficult as you want. You can really have it holding your whole entire lower body up, or you can have it to where it's barely holding you up, kind of how I had it. It was pretty loose and you're doing more of the work, but that's a really good way to kind of find the balance spot of the planche, and also working on the strength in your chest, your shoulders, finding the balance at the same time. So you can really use that as a good tool to increase your strength, help your strength, learn the planche, all of the above. Now the next thing is no bungee, and it's just body weight. Here we go. Now for that, basically just a tuck planche hold. You can do that, great. If you need to kind of bounce off your toes a little bit to get to the position, great, you can do that. But eventually you want to get to where you can hold that tuck planche position for a good 10 to 20 seconds before you move on to a straddle planche. Now I'll show you kind of a tip from going to a tuck planche to a straddle planche next, but try and get that tuck planche in a nice rounded hollow position where you're really squeezing your chest, your shoulders, and balancing kind of with your wrist back and forth. Now that one is starting to go towards the planche strength position. You go from your tuck hold, extend one leg out, and really find the balance. It makes it a little bit harder, but you can find that balance. You can almost rest one of your knees on the other elbow, and that will help with balance and the strength part as well. Now for that, I would alternate legs. I would go back and forth, do the right leg, do the left leg, and start with one, and then move on to trying to get each leg 3 times per set that you're doing, each round that you're doing. Try and get each leg out there 3 times for 3 to 5 seconds each time, and that'll kind of help build the balance and the strength at the same time as well as you progress to doing a full straddle planche. All right guys, well those are some basic tips on not only learning a planche, but increasing the strength and the balance and the functionality of your planche, whether it's a tuck planche, straddle planche, and we'll move on to the more advanced stuff later, but I wanted to get some basic planche tips for you guys right there. Like I said, I like using parallettes. It's easier to balance for me because my wrist flexibility, so if you guys have parallettes, you could do this on the floor. It doesn't have to be on parallettes, but if you do have some parallettes, you could use those. But like I said, this was something that a lot of you were asking about, and I really wanted to get some information on it for you guys. So comment below if you guys liked the tips and if you're going to try them out. And if you do try them out, let me know how they are. Comment below. Also give the video a thumbs up if you like these kind of tips, and I will keep them coming. So let's get on with the rest of the day. All right guys, eating some cereal. I got some Special K with the strawberries, some of my favorite cereal, pretty healthy, and some quick carbs. Catching up on some YouTube while I'm editing and responding to some emails, so I'm kind of multitasking right now. It is about 11:30, and like I said, I have a meeting at 1:30, so I'm trying to knock out most of this stuff before I go to the gym and have a meeting. So while I'm doing that, I have some things that I listen to, like kind of podcasts and motivational things. One of the questions that they just asked, like they were kind of saying that not everybody wants to live the same way. Not everyone wants to travel and go to the beach or have a big yacht and a Lamborghini, all those kind of things. Certain people want different things. One of the things that I want to do is travel and make a lot of memories and explore and just make a full kind of life that you get to enjoy enjoy and make memories with your friends and your family, and you want to have the freedom to do that. So that's kind of something that I thought about. Wondering what you guys are thinking, what you guys want to do with your life, what you're planning on, what you're working on. Comment below, let me know, because I want to get to know more about you guys, since you guys get to know so much about me. But gonna finish up on here, eat the cereal, probably have one more bowl, and then get going on to the meeting. Time to go to the gym. Oh man, so far today is just basically all computer work. Putting together some contracts, some schedules, and some budgets and all this kind of stuff. It's really boring, busy work, so I'll probably just not record it and keep fast forward. All right, wow, long day at work today. Basically worked on a few things all day long. Had to adjust and edit and review and confirm everything. So I'm done with that. Thankfully get to go home, maybe grab a little more food, relax and go to bed, get up early to work out again. So it's been a good day. Thank you guys for joining me today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the tips at the beginning of the video, and there will be more to come. So keep giving me thumbs up. The last couple of videos with these type of workouts and tips have been killing it. So thank you guys. Make sure you guys share it with friends so everybody gets these tips and everybody gets better at the same time. So thank you guys. We'll see you guys next time.